All right, well, here we go. We got a tangent graph coming right now. Cotangents now. Got to move kind of quick. YouTube seems to limit me on time, and so we'll see what we can do here. Remember, you can always pause, rewind, go back, and watch anything you didn't catch on to. So first one today is going to be y equals cotangent of theta plus 45 degrees. So again, our amplitude is none, but we'll be thinking about the middle of the middle. That's going to happen at 1, cotangent. And we're going to have a period of 180, again divided by 1, still 180, giving me an asymptote at, let's see, at 90 degrees, middle of that. And then lastly, the phase shift here is going to be when I do the parentheses theta plus 45 equal to 0. Subtract over 45 and theta equals negative 45 degrees. So we'll be going left 45. All right, I hear 90s, I hear 45s, I hear 180s. I'm going to set up my graph by 45s here. So I'm kind of getting away from my standard graph I was doing a couple days ago where it's the 1, 2, 3, 90, the one that goes by 22.5. So the last few videos I haven't done that. So we're just going to go one line and then 90, one line and then 180, one line and then 270, one line and then 360. Okay, going backwards, one line negative 90, one line negative 180, then one line negative 270, one line negative 360. Again, remember, pause, rewind, look back, you know the drill. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to graph tangent first to be able to make cotangent, and we got to shift, we got our work cut out for us on this one. So we got to concentrate. Okay, so middle for tangent, we're graphing tangent right now. Middle of the middle 1, I never wrote my angle for my middle of the middle. That's going to happen at 45, 90 divided by 2. So we're going to be middle of the middle, up 1 at 45, asymptote at 90. Okay, this is tangent, remember. We got to turn this into cotangent. Okay, so remember, now, the idea is that any asymptote for cotangent becomes a 0 when we flip it over. Any 0 becomes an asymptote. Okay, you might want to erase that last asymptote kind of as you go, and you might want to erase this point because it's not going to be there anymore, the one that was on 0. The next asymptote is going to now be a point. Okay, and you can see your period of cotangent right now. Now what's going to happen is that is all going to get shifted left 45 degrees. Now how much is 45 degrees on this graph? One line. So move this dot 1 point. This is with your pen now. You're moving left 45. Move this point left 1. And then there'll be an asymptote here at negative 45. Okay, move the point left 1. Move the point left 1. And now I want to go ahead and erase all my pencil marks, and I should be able to see it. Remember, cotangents are going to be the hardest one. You might have to watch this video a couple times until you really get it. You can kind of see the patterning now. It's a spacing by 1s this way. So point there. Next line is going to be an asymptote, and you'll be able to draw your graph. Okay, spacing is by 1s. Next line is an asymptote. And again, just keep following the pattern. Okay, again, make sure you're doing this with me. Just watching, I guarantee you, just watching, you're just going to fall asleep. I wouldn't say these are the most exciting videos on the planet. Okay, watching cats jump up and down, now that's a little more entertaining. Don't Google that right now. Okay, worry about your math. So move over 1, move over 1, move over 1. And an asymptote, I forgot to draw my asymptote here right before 360. Okay, and that's how much I'm going to make of that cotangent. All right? Okay, second one here that we're going to do is 2 cotangent theta divided by 2. So question 2 is going to be y equals 2 cotangent of theta divided by 2. Amplitude will be none, but our middle of the middle will be 2. At what angle, I don't know yet. Find that out in just a second. Period is going to be 180 divided by a half. That's the number in front of the angle, which multiplies by 2 to get 360 for the period. Okay, we're going to have an asymptote then out of that in the middle of that period. That's going to be at 180, middle of the period. Divide it by 2, and that's where your point that's up 2 is going to be. That's going to be at 90 degrees. Okay, no phase shift. There's nothing to solve in the back. So now what we want to do is just quickly make our graph. Again, I'm going to make the same graph as the last one. I'm going to go by 45s. Okay, the numbers here lend nicely to that. That's what I'll do. Okay, so 1, and then the next number is 90, 1, and then 180. That's where you're going to scale. 270, and then 360. Going backwards, negative 90, and so on. Told you that I might do these videos from my garage. I'm still able to come on campus. I'm kind of pushing as hard as I can to do as much on campus as I can because I have all the papers here and everything that I need to do this. So let's see. We are going to start with our pencil, starting at 0. Middle of the middle is going to be at 90 up to asymptote at 180. And remember, this is tangent right now. You're graphing tangent, and that's how you make cotangent. Okay, over back to negative 90 down to asymptote at negative 180. Okay, you can draw it in if you want lightly, but I don't know if you really need to. So remember, now we're going to turn this into cotangent, and we do that by reciprocals of your asymptotes are going to become points. Points are going to stay where they're at unless they're zeros. If they're a 0, they'll change to an asymptote. Points will stay where they're at. Okay, asymptotes will turn into zeros. Okay, go ahead and erase all your pencil, and you're going to see pretty clearly, I think, kind of what's going on. Remember, make the dog run here. It's going to go this way. Make the dog run here. It's going to go that way. Okay, we'll follow the pattern. It looks like you're going over 2 for each new thing. This should be a point. Go over 2. We should have an asymptote at positive 360 for this one. Going backwards, we'll go back 2 and up to 2. We'll have a point. Go back 2 and we'll have an asymptote at negative 360. And that'll do it. We got it. That was a little bit easier one, I think, than the last one. So here is your homework for today. I want you to graph these 5. Okay, so let's put them all down here. The first one is y equals tangent theta, kind of a basic one. Get you started. Number 2 is y equals 3 tangent theta divided by 3. Third one is going to be y equals tangent of theta minus 45 degrees. Fourth one, I got to give you a few more of these tangent ones, unfortunately. These are the ones that take a little bit more work, a little bit more thought, and they're just not as natural as some of the other ones to you. So the fourth one is y equals 1/2 cotangent theta, and the fifth and last one is y equals cotangent of theta plus 90. All right? Get on those. Keep up with your work. All right? Remember, I'm going to want you to turn in notes to me and these problems that you're doing when you come back, making sure that you've been keeping up with it. So hopefully you are. All right. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great day.